And welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. As you have probably noticed, around the time of this recording, I have put up the first part of Chapter 6. That was actually the last Dragon Age 2 video that I had recorded before the error popped up that pretty much shut down the Let's Play for a number of months now. Originally I had planned to get a new machine in order to continue doing the Let's Play of Dragon Age 2, because, as I've said a couple times before, I hate leaving a Let's Play undone. And good news and bad news on that front. The bad news is that I didn't actually get a new machine. But the good news is that instead I switched over to another machine that I have in my house, which, while not designed specifically to be, souped up to play games like my last rig was originally designed for, it is still newer, and it's able to run Dragon Age 2 without really any problems. I was actually looking forward to getting a new rig so that I could, maybe record with a little bit more souped up graphics, improve the look of the Let's Play compared to how it's been so far. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, and I don't want to let the Let's Play linger any longer than it already has. So, with all that in mind, welcome back. I know it's been a while. It's certainly been a while since I've been playing this game. But everything seems to be back in order.
You were very close to...
And we can actually do this.
Your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure. Fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the Rose with guards.
It is true what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
It's good to hear their voices again. Alright, so when we left off, in the last video, we had a choice of whether to do Merrill's quest or Aveline's quest for this particular act. I've decided to start with Merrill's first. So let's go visit her. How's it going, Merrill?
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Of all the giant mirrors in your house, Merrill, this is easily the nicest.
I knew if anyone would understand, you would. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the alluvion.
Merrill just can't really pick up on sarcasm. Well, anyway. So, if you played Dragon Age Origins and you chose the Dalish elf origin, then this mirror will be familiar to you because you saw it. In fact, you had a hand in smashing it. Because what happened to Tamlin was, I'll just say, unfortunate.
Tell me you didn't bring the killer mirror to Kirkwall just because it's pretty.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
I like how she said, oh, it's not going to hurt anybody. I fixed it with blood magic.
I hear a but coming.
I can't go back there alone. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please help me. You will, won't you?
This doesn't really sound like a good idea, but just to kind of, well, let's err on the side of staying on Merrill's good side, I think.
I'll go with you.
Master Arnus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
Now, the quest will still be available whether or not you agree to help. I figure Hawk is going to at least see what the Keeper has to say about this mirror and this tool that's supposed to fix it. Hawk does not like blood magic things or demons or things that are related to them, but I think she's willing to give Merrill at least a fairer hearing here, despite her misgivings. So, as you might expect, we're going to need to take her with us when we actually go to speak with the Keeper, so let's just go ahead and put her in the party. And let's see. Let's put Fenris in. So that's a fighter, a mage. We can have Isabella in there too. Let's shake things up a little bit. Yeah, I can tell we haven't used them in a little while since they all have leveling to do. Have to remember where everyone was now. Yeah. Since it's been so long. Oh, she has more than one. Yeah, give her that. It's always nice for a rogue to be able to use that potion and knock out people, or at least stun them. Willpower and... yeah. Actually, does she have full petrify? Oh, actually we can finish out this tree right there. That's good. I still love Petrify. It's such a useful ability. Okay. So, let's go see what the DALISH elves have been up to. I don't think we've been there this act yet.
Hunters.
Stop right there! You are in possession of stolen property. Back away from the slave now and you'll be spared.
I won't let you take him. I've got what you need.
Oh, things have caught up to Fenris, it seems. Although I don't know why we'd expect any different. Question is whether his master has just sent more guards to bring him back like he did last time, or if he's here himself. Gonna find out soon enough. Almost cleared it off. Oh, a couple more. Oh, a few more, actually.
Well done, everyone. They were really trying to kill us.
There we go.
Where is he?
Please, don't kill me.
Tell me!
I don't know. I don't know, I swear. Adriana brought us. She's at the holding caves north of the city. I can show you the way.
No need. I know which ones you speak of.
Then let me go. I beg you. I swear
You chose
I won't...
the wrong master. Adriana. I was a fool to think I was free. They'll never let me be.
This is someone you know.
My old master's apprentice. I remember her well. A sniveling social climber that would sell her own children if she thought it would please Daenerys. If she's here, it's at his bidding. He knew he wouldn't let this go.
They're no longer a threat, Fenris.
There will be more. If Hadriana's here, she won't stop. We need to find her. We'll send a message to Daenerys he won't soon forget.
Lead the way.
The holding caves held slaves in the old times, but apparently they are no longer abandoned. We must go quickly, before Hadriana has a chance to prepare, or flee.
And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
Okay. Well, Daenerys has still not showed up. It's another one of his lackeys, although perhaps a more higher-ranking one this time. Is that all the loot? I think it is. I'll do a quick check. This is another one of those areas. Just shows up once for the event and then you can't come back. But yeah, it's so incredibly small it doesn't make any difference. Alright. Well, this seems to be kind of more pressing than any other business right now, so let's just immediately follow up on this. Upway or lower way? Upway has items, so let's go this way. More crafting resources, and more slavers. While that's going on, chest time. Oh, fine. I'll kill you then. Any other items? Yes. A little bit of loot. Although nothing particularly good yet. Just literally junk. Oh, there's another chest up there, though. I must be the primary threat here because the enemies really like going after me. I was hoping they would do that for Fenris instead, but eh. At least with Aveline, I know that that's the case. She always attracts everyone's attention. Ouch. More junk. Oh, there's a guy hiding over there. Let's call Loco out here. Just one more ally to just mop things up. There we go, finally. Here we go.
We must be careful. There were many such holdings once, especially in the mountains where individual slavers kept private pens. They were designed to protect against raids by fellow slavers. No doubt it's why Hadriana chose this place.
Do slavers attack each other often?
They did. What better way to find slaves than to steal them? The holdings outside of TEVINTER have mostly been abandoned, but they still exist.
Hadriana won't escape us.
Let's hope this isn't a waste of time.
Alright, let's head in. Okay, yeah. In case you didn't get your party organized by now, this is where Fenris will make sure he's in your party. So we'll just go with the original team we picked out.
They're still here. Good.
Ugh. Blood sacrifice.
See for yourself. The legacy of the Magisters.
They sacrifice the unwilling.
Is that so hard to believe? You're only a step away from it yourself.
That's not true.
Believe what you like. In my experience, mages always find a way to justify their need for power.
The old debate continues here. Although I have to say, I probably agree more with Fenris on that point than I do with Merrill. See if I can get a lined-up shot there. Yeah, I kinda did. We, of course, are getting down to the wire at the time of this recording towards Dragon Age 3. That was another reason that I wanted to make sure that I concluded this Let's Play before the summer was out. Because this fall, we're going to get to see where Thetis is heading as far as its fate and its ties with the Fade, and who knows what other issues may come up. Hopefully the Darkspawn and the Blight issues will be addressed, since they really just don't come up that often here in this particular story. Hawk, do you want to disarm the trap? Oh, maybe it's already sprung, that's why. Everyone stop stepping on the plates. This, of course, is another reused dungeon. This is from the same one as when we found the elf child murderer. So the layout is... I think the doors are slightly changed, but it's the same dungeon. Oh, they're not done yet. I have received a couple requests for games to do after this one, and so I will be taking a look at those in the near future, see if any of them interest me. I don't know for certain, just because, to be honest, the ones that have been suggested so far, I haven't actually played myself yet. But of course, that certainly doesn't mean that I'm not willing to try it. I also have one that I have played before that I'm interested that I'll be lining up as well. Although whether that's going to be the next one after this or the one after remains to be seen. See if there's any loot around here while they're finishing up. Oh, I got that shield.
Are you hurt? Did they touch you?
They've been killing everyone. They cut Papa, bled him.
Why? Why would they do this?
These poor people. This is ghastly. The Magister. She said she needed power, that someone was coming to kill her. We tried to be good. We did everything we were told. She loved Papa's soup. I don't understand.
Is the Magister still here?
I think so. The Magister said they were to prepare for battle. I think she's very frightened.
She has every reason to be.
Please don't hurt her. She'll be so angry if you hurt her.
You're just a slave to them. Property to be used.
Everything was fine until today.
It wasn't. You just didn't know any better.
Are you my master now?
No.
But I can cook. I can clean. What else will I do?
If you go to Kirkwall, I can help you.
Yes? Oh, praise the Maker. Thank you.
I didn't realize you were in the market for a slave.
I gave her a job, Fenris.
Ah, then that's good. My apologies. Let's find Hadriana and be done with this place.
Fenris says, oh, okay. Well, now we know who that first one who was bled out on that table in the first room was. It was her father. And, of course, now Fenris is understandably pissed because Hadriana is sacrificing elven slaves in order to give herself power to face off against Fenris. Now, you may be tempted, and it was my first reaction, is to just let the slave go free, but then Fenris brings up a good point after you've done that, which is you let her go on... Well, you let her go and you can give her some coin. And Fenris says, well, she's just going to waste that coin on something and then she's just going to be begging on the streets again. So, of all the choices, as strange as it might seem to just spontaneously hire a newly freed slave, we'll actually get to interact with her a bit at the Hawk Estate now because we did that. Oh, surrounded that time. Let's see what we have around here. Got some armor for one of our companions, and find out which one later. Got a new bow. Next time I shop around and re-equip everybody, we should have some nice new upgrades, I think.
One less to worry about.
By the way, I am trying to be a little bit more efficient by looting the surrounding areas while the companions are mopping up the bad guys, just to kind of keep things moving. That said, if these fighting sequences through the dungeons are getting a little bit too tedious for you, feel free to let me know, and I can always try to do a bit more editing, similar to what I did back in Dragon Age Origins. This way. Here we are. And there's Hadriana. And that's good. I was going to actually manually have Merrill petrify her, but she did it automatically. Oh, she's got her invincibility mode on right there. Just fortunately, though, it is temporary. Okay. I think it actually, believe it or not, is going to be potion time for Merrill
Bottoms up.
and Hawk. Don't normally have to do that, but every now and then. It's going to be much more so when we get to fighting some of the Act 3 bosses. Almost done. Gotta wait for that shield to turn off. Got her.
Stop! You do not want me dead!
There is only one person I want dead more.
I have information, Elf, and I will trade it in return for my life.
Ha! The location of Denarius. What good will that do me? I'd rather he lose his pet pupil.
You have a sister. She is alive. You wish to reclaim your life. Let me go, and I will tell you where she is.
How do we know you're even telling the truth?
You don't. But I know Fenris, and I know what he's searching for. If he wants me to betray Denarius, he'll have to pay for it.
This is your call.
So I have your word. I tell you, and you let me go.
Yes, you have my word.
Her name is Verania. She is in Carinus, serving a magister by the name of Ahriman.
A servant, not a slave.
She's not a slave.
I believe you. We are done here.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. This could be a trap. Denarius could have sent Hadriana here to tell me about this sister. Even if he didn't, trying to find her would still be suicide. Denarius has to know about her and has to know that Hadriana knows. But all that matters is I finally got to crush this bitch's heart. May she rot, and all the other mages with her.
Maybe we should leave.
Don't comfort me. You saw what was done here. There's always going to be some reason, some excuse why mages need to do this. Even if I found my sister, who knows what the Magisters have done to her? What has magic touched that it doesn't spoil? I need to go.
Yikes. Now, fair enough. Hadriana, probably not the best person to leave alive, but I think Hawke would be concerned that he just so easily broke his word like that. Well, in any case, we will move on now up to the top of the mountain. And I think, hopefully, we should be able to reform our party when we get back to the DALISH camp. Huh. Something's going on between the Templars and the DALISH.
Continue harassing our hunting parties, Templar, and there will be consequences.
Hand over Fenris. You heathens have no idea of the danger an apostate poses.
Ah, that's the issue. So the Templars have tracked Fenris down, which is not good.
What was Merrill like? I've never heard of a Dalish who's been there.
I don't imagine your people travel between islands much.
Not really, no.
I wouldn't start waterproofing your wagons then. I don't think Merrill is ready for the Dalish.
What do you mean? Would we upset the people there?
It's not the kind of place where one turns down a tumble. Even refuse a fortune teller and they'd run your lot out of town.
So, according to Isabella, you know, a very promiscuous place? Although, we are talking with Isabella, so we can't be 100% sure.
Elven land ships. Screw sea ships, I want one of those.
Alright, looks like we got a gift. Dalish Tattoo ink. I'm going to assume that's for Merrill. And let's see. Is there a reformed party place? Thought there would be. Maybe not. Maybe over by the keeper? Maybe we'll get a chance when we're given the quest. We'll find out. Anyway, go off and sell the junk.
Dalish crafting is second to none.
Oh, wait a minute. While we're here, just really quick, are there any gifts that I can buy here? Yes. And more equipment. This is more armor from Merrill. Alright. Nice to get that out of the way. Alright, let's speak to the Keeper.
Keeper, you returned to us, darling. Have you reconsidered this path at last?
Hello again, Keeper. Don't you look lovely?
My apologies, Hawk. Be welcome among the Dalish.
Keeper, I need the Arulenholm, the ancient carving blade that Master Island keeps.
I see. You wish to rebuild the Alluvian.
You don't have to approve of it. I'm invoking Via Sulavanen. I'll do whatever task you wish.
Well, I'm glad to know I can still disapprove. It is your right. I will give you a service to perform if you insist.
What did Merrill invoke?
Our history belongs to all Dalish, child. So our clan's most cherished relics can be claimed by everyone. Any Dalish can perform a service for the clan and gain ownership of such an item. For a time. That is what Merrill has invoked. Even if she has chosen to live apart, she is still one of the people.
What exactly is this thing we're asking for?
It is an ancient carving tool, used by our wood shapers, passed down for countless generations. Our clan has carried it since before the fall of the Dales. It is as old as Arlathan itself.
What's this service?
Avar Terrell has taken the lives of 3 of our hunters. It lairs in a cavern in the mountainside. Seek it out, slay it. No one else must fall to its anger. Do this for us, and I will give you the Arulenholm. May the Dread Wolf never catch your scent.
Okay.
The cave must be near camp. The Keeper would just warn the hunters away otherwise.
Well, I think I'd still prefer to have a full party. And I still haven't seen any form your party marker. So, what I think I'm going to do is just head back to... Probably Merrill's house is just the quickest way to go. And then just reform the party and come back out here. Apologies for that. I'd forgotten that we were going to run into Fenris's quest in the middle, and that, of course, at the end of it, he stomps out in a huff. Let's go ahead and just see if we can talk him back into coming with us. Yeah, he'd be at his mansion, I bet. Fenris. Oh, is he not here? Oh. Oh, I bet you... Okay, yeah. I think this is the one where you need to go back to your estate, and he'll be waiting for us there. Yeah.
I've been thinking about what happened with Hadriana. I took out my anger on you, undeservedly so. I was not myself. I'm sorry.
I had no idea where you went. I was concerned.
I needed to be alone. When I was still a slave, Hadriana was a torment. She would ridicule me, deny my meals, hound my sleep. Because of her status, I was powerless to respond, and she knew it. The thought of her slipping out of my grasp now. I couldn't let her go. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
That's more important than your promise.
It's not easy to discover your principles are less noble than you believed. This hate. I thought I'd gotten away from it, but it dogs me no matter where I go. To feel it again, to know it was they who planted it inside me. It was too much to bear. But I didn't come here to burden you further.
We're friends, Fenris.
I'm not certain I know what that is.
Oh, poor Fenris. So much angst.
There's an elven woman here, Monsieur.
Ah, yes.
She claims she was sent here by you. I didn't know what to tell her.
I'll go and say hi to her really quick before we move on our way with the rest of our current business. Oh, is she downstairs? Orana, yeah.
Greetings, mistress. Your home was difficult to find. I've never been out on my own before, but I found it. Many people know of you. I hope I've made myself useful. I've already begun cleaning, and I can cook. Not as good as Papa, but a little. Is there anything else you'd like me to do?
What sort of skills do you have?
Not many, I fear. The Magister bade me to clean, and sometimes fetch, but Papa told me to keep out of her sight as much as I could. But I can learn. I'll serve you well. Please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You've been through a great deal. How are you feeling?
I miss Papa, the other servants. I try not to think about what happened. I even feel sorry for the Magister. Is that bad?
You served her a long time. I understand.
I'll serve you just as well, mistress. You'll see.
If you're staying here, Orana, it will be as my servant.
You mean I won't be a slave anymore?
You'll be paid, like anyone else.
A slave is all I've ever been, like Papa and Grandpapa before me. I'll try to be a good servant. Thank you, mistress. You're too good to me.
I have a feeling that her life here is going to be a lot better than where she was. Okay. I think that's all the follow-up on Fenris's quest there. So let's reform everybody. Now we'll go back to the mountain. Apologies for the little detour there.